Hello everyone, myself Dr. Yashpal Sharma, and I am going to represent my topic intelligent materials based on conducting polymers composite for controlled cell growth. So for my research work, I just utilized the conducting polymer and the smart material. The conducting polymer was basically utilized because they have great properties, like they have electrical conductivity, they are air stable, they are inexpensive, and they have some more such properties which are associated with them. Similarly, when we talk about the smart materials, means we talk about the intelligent materials, they respond to the external stimulus just we have. For example, they can respond to the temperature changes, they can respond to the pH changes. Similarly, they can respond to different type of the external stimulus present. So that will make the smart material, that will make the intelligent material more prominent for the applications that can have in biomedical field. They can be utilized for the cell culture assay, they can be utilized for tissue engineering scaffold, and that can be utilized for controlled drug delivery system, right? So basically these properties of the conducting polymer and the property of the smart material just triggered to work in this field. In this field, we generally fabricated the composite material, and the composite material was synthesized. First of all, the P dot was synthesized in the powder form, and then PNEPOM was used as such. So what we did, we generally prepared the nanofiber of the PNEPOM, and we prepared the nanofiber of the composite material, that is P dot PNEPOM composite material, right? This is the whole process by which we just carried out this complete process. Now, when we come to the characterization phenomena, characterization was being done by using FTIR spectroscopy. The surface morphology was characterized by using scanning electron microscopy, and then finally the cell culture assay was characterized by taking the L929 fibroblast cell line, and then these cell lines will be keep for 7 days. After this, we analyze the living dead assay of the cell. So when we talk about the result and discussion of the FTIR spectroscopy, at that time we can have different type of the peaks that is presenting here, and because of the different type of peaks, we can see that we were successful in forming our composite material. We were successful in forming our P dot PNEPOM composite material. After confirmation of the P dot PNEPOM composite material, we did the surface morphology, and for surface morphology we used the scanning electron microscope, and we can see that PNEPOM has an average diameter of 400 to 450 nanometer, the electrospun this nanofiber, and when we talk about the composite material, it is having 500 to 550 nanometer average diameter, and the surface is very smooth. Then we did the cell culture assay, and for cell culture assay we just use a control. Then we use the nanofiber of the PNEPOM, and then we take the nanofiber of the P dot PNEPOM composite material, and for that one we just use the L929 fibroblast cell line. And you can see that this is the picture of the cell in the first day, and this is the picture of the cell. That cell is particularly growing, the cells are healthy even after the 7th day of the cell culture. You can clearly see it. This is for the composite material, this is for the PNEPOM, and this is for the control. This is telling you the number of cells that are present, and after 7 days of the cell culture, you can clearly see it that the composite material is having maximum number. And after 7 days of the cell culture, we did the cell viability test, and when we did the cell viability test, we find that the highest percentage of living cell was in case of P dot PNEPOM as comparison to PNEPOM and as comparison to control. And how it can be attributed, the conclusion was that because of the conductivity of the P dot and because of the smart material, smart nature of this PNEPOM, generally they provide a good surface to the cells so that they can proliferate, they can attach itself, and they have some healthy environment. And because of that reason, the cells were converted into that can also be converted into the tissue form, and then finally it can be used as a tissue engineering scaffold. Thank you very much.